Hi, I'm Catherine Lauer, and this is my presentation to talk about my service learning project for my Gov Honors class. So, for my service project, I chose to volunteer at a local hospital. I was actually accepted as part of a volunteer program, and so once I was accepted in this program, I went to the hospital 2 days a week for 4 weeks, from 8:30 to 5. And in the mornings, I was assigned. Actually, I wanted to work in the ER, so they let me volunteer in the ER. And in the afternoons, I was assigned to materials management department. And I wasn't sure about how I was going to feel about materials management, but I came to love it. So basically, what I did on a day-to-day basis was that I folded linens in the ER. There's always a shipment of new linens in the morning, and from the night before that were dirty, and then they clean them, and so a lot of the supply cabinets are really low on linens, so I have to fold linens, restock all of the cabinets in every single room, which there are about 30 or 40 rooms in the ER in my local hospital. So it takes a good hour and a half. And then I also provided patient care. I actually got to provide some care on some patients if it was minor injuries, um, or at least help the nurses and ER techs with that. I would restock blanket warmers, bring patients blankets, and it just really there wasn't an exact job description because it is the ER and things are constantly changing. So wherever they needed help, I was there and I would help out in any way I could. So it was just a great experience because I want to be an ER doctor. So I really enjoyed that. And then in the afternoons, after lunch, I would go to materials management department, which is basically the warehouse of where all the supplies are in the hospital, and they receive shipments every day of more supplies, and they provide supplies for every single department in the hospital. So, as you can imagine, it's huge. It's this big warehouse and so many different types of supplies, and they have really three people working in this department to make shipments to every single supply room on every single floor. There are 8 floors of this hospital. Um, it's a really overwhelming at first. So they kind of taught me the ropes of how to um, figure out the warehouse. And whenever departments would fax in supply demands, like if the ER needed more cannula kits or something, then I would get that order and I could figure out by where it said on the sheet where it was in the warehouse, and then I could go and take one of the handheld devices and actually make a delivery to the ER and have someone sign for it. So it was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of people, got to go all over the hospital, and I really learned. I felt really official, I'm walking around and delivering packages, and I went by myself most of the time. So it was just wow, just such a hands-on experience. I also got to sort almost all of they were taking inventory at the time of almost all of the supply rooms on every floor, and so I really got to spend a lot of time sorting and organizing all sorts of medical equipment and reading about them off of the boxes that I was sorting. So just really the whole experience gave me a better experience of the hospital as a whole, and that's just fantastic. So overall, as you can tell, I really enjoyed myself, and it was a great experience, and I was glad to help out my community. Especially if in the ER I got to spend a lot of time around actual patients and providing them care, talking to them, bringing them blankets, making them feel better and comforting them. But if I wasn't doing that, I knew that I was still helping out the community because I was making everything run faster. My help helped them help the whole process move quicker of healing people, and it's even if it's not a direct impact at the moment, I knew that I was helping out someone in the long run, helping a patient get better faster. So it was just a great experience overall, and it really also helped me understand the importance of giving back to the community and how rewarding it is to give back to others. So attached to this, I will put in a picture of me learning to work the EKG in the ER, or with this screen that hooks up to the EKG to watch a patient's heart rate. So yeah, it was a great experience. Thanks for watching.